Hello comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I am your host, Bill Miller. Today we are doing the second in our blog series of the Teen Titans. Again, I do not have the actual floppy, but I am reading this from the Showcase Presents Teen Titans trade paperback book. It's in black and white, but it does have numbered pages, which is very helpful, unlike the Marvel Essentials trade paperbacks, and it is very affordable. This is the Silver Age edition of the Teen Titans, with Robin, Wonder Girl, Aqualad, and Kid Flash. So, turn the volume up just a hair, turn the lights down just a smidgen, sit back, relax, and let your imagination paint the pictures as we read Teen Titans issue number 2. So on the cover, we have Robin, Aqualad, and Kid Flash hanging in a chain precariously between Wonder Girl and some unknown prehistoric man-like creature. And it says, talk about cliffhangers. Dig what happens when the fabulous foursome tangles with the million-year-old teenager. And we see a huge giant on the next page with a caveman type readying a spear for launch at the giant. Wonder Girl, get us back in the fight. Garn needs our help. I can't, Robin. My lasso's gone with the giant's magic hammer. We're on a one-way ride. Sure, teenagers have problems. Growing up's the hardest thing anybody ever does, but nobody ever has the troubles of the guest star of this latest, greatest Teen Titan adventure. See how the Fabulous Four pitch in against a menace that'll have you chewing the pages when they come to the aid of the million-year-old teenager. Where are we? We're not telling you, except that it's the secret meeting place of the Teen Titans. Hey, you three, does a girl have to frug her own magic lasso? I'm busy, Wonder Chick. A speedster's got to keep in training. Yeah, who wants to dance when you can read a keen story like this? I hate to interrupt you characters, but it's time we checked our help mail letters requesting our services. Oh, Robin, you're such a killjoy, but I forgive you because you're so cute. Ooh, do I detect a budding romance between those two? Okay, here's the first one. Dear Titans, I have a girlfriend I want to impress. Could Kid Flash please disguise himself as me and maybe win the big track meet so I'll be her hero? Oh no, not another one. Next letter. Dear Teen Titans, my collection of rock and roll records got warped. Could Wonder Girl flatten them with her Amazon strength? Ha 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 ha. They all get a good chuckle out of that. Just then, Smedleyville, USA, beep 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 beep, Teen Titans, Smedleyville, USA, calling Teen Titans. Bzz. Knock it off, team. Message coming in over the emergency frequency. Maybe this is a real request for help. I'm Penny Randall, age 16, and go to Smedleyville High. It all started when Garn came to school at the beginning of the term. He was real way out with crazy clothes, but my heart just flipped for him. Ha! Look at that guy! What a character! Must have crawled out of the woodwork. Please, is this school? I'm not sure. His speech, so cute. Garn was strange and different. They picked on him a lot, and he never struck back. He's so gentle, yet he looks like he could bend them all in knots. Ha! Come on, weirdo! Don't hurt him, he's just a shy violet. Then one day as we walked home from school together, Dad, what's wrong? You're sick. I bring friend. What does he mean? Yes, Garn boy, and you shouldn't have. It's not a good idea. You know why. The old farmer wasn't Garn's real father. Garn was adopted, he said. A farmer that adopted a son. Garn, I'm not going to be with you much longer. Remember, you must never forget you're different. Yes, I remember. There's some mystery about Garn. Something frightening. When Garn's foster father died, Garn needed me more than ever. No, Garn, you're strictly from Squaresville if you don't put down the drags. Like, you're cubed. But death. Now you try saying that. You sure that is English, Penny? Sound very funny to Garn, but I want to be regular teenager, so I try. Then one night recently, be home soon, dear. Great guns! What's that ahead in the road? A giant! I'm backing up, but fast, and it's a car at night with a giant who has an axe standing in the middle of the road. He's thrown an axe. Eek! It's curving around, bending us. It's curving around behind us. Crang! And the axe comes around almost boomerang-like and smashes the car from the top. Fantastic! That axe had flattened our car. Run, dear, run. He may attack us next. Next day, the county sheriff's posse tracked the giant's footprints to a cave near Garn's farm. Careful, man. If that big buster's in there, shoot the instant you spot him. There he is. Open up, open up. Our guns, useless. Those rock spears, take cover. Then, we're all okay, luckily, but that giant's escaped, headed for town again. Come on. Wait, Sheriff, look, something else in here. It's the strange kid. Yeah, the weirdo. He's mixed up with that giant somehow. Grab him. No. Can't nab him. He's swinging like an ape right over us. He's some kind of caveman, like the giant. Garn escaped, and in no time the whole town was up in arms. See any sign of that cave kid or the big character? Nope, but they must be partners. They've got to be wiped out. They're a menace. No, Garn isn't a menace. He's sweet and gentle. Garn is innocent, I'm sure, but as his friend, I'm under suspicion. Even my own parents don't trust me. I'm calling on my brother's ham radio set. You must help me. And Garn, Teen Titans, please. Wow, that's what I call an emergency. How about it, Titans? Do we answer it? Like Robin, do you have to ask? Suffering Sappho, Natch. Great waves and all that jazz. What else? Not long after, as Smedleyville High School closes for the day. Hey, Penny, where's your ape boyfriend? Swinging from the trees? Yeah, until the posse catches him. Ha ha ha. I mustn't be angry. They don't understand. They don't know Garn as I do. Oog, me Garn, you Penny. Oog, me love you. Oog, ha 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 ha. They're on the bus, and this knuckleheads mocking her and Garn. Ignorance and fear make people so cruel sometimes, but where is Garn? How could I be wrong about him? He was in the cave with the giant, and his background is so mysterious. Suddenly, holy cow, the giant! He's got the bus! Brrr! The giant is lifting the bus up from the front end. It's a bad scene. I'm splitting. Unjam that emergency hatch, Daddy. Daddy-o. And the kids start filing out of the back. Yow, he's dropped us. Hey, dig that crazy gig. It's Garn challenging the giant. Garn shucked his square threads for a bearskin. He's really turned nature boy, but I thought he was the giant's friend, not his foe. Garn, stop. You'll be killed. Penny, stay back. Akuru's axe is magic. Swoosh! And the axe has been thrown, and Penny stands between the axe and Garn. Just like a chick, sticking her own neck in the grinder binder, but then she's in love, and that's a plenty. Meantime, where are the Teen Titans? Maybe in part 2, continued on next page following. The Million-Year-Old Teenager, Chapter 2. The magic axe is zeroing in. The chick is on the bullseye. What a spot for the Teen Titans to make their appearance, and here they are. Smedleyville below, team. The Titans are in a helicopter, just above the action. Hey, what gives down there? The giant the girl told us about, he's attacking those kids. In a twinkling, a ponytailed fury goes hurtling down. That axe, it curves like a boomerang, but so can an Amazonian lasso. Now to jam on the brakes. And Wonder Girl lassos the axe. But as Wonder Girl attempts to hurl the axe away, eek! It's spinning around like a big bolus, and I'm the other end. In an instant, the counter-weighted teen Amazon streaks miles from the scene. Can't control it. That stone hammer has some tremendous power of its own, as great as my own strength. Soon, had to unloose my lasso, and now the axe is heading back from where we came. Got to stop it. But despite the great speed of the Teen Titaness, merciful Minerva, it's leaving me far behind. Meanwhile, look, that must be Garn defending the girl from the giant. What courage, a real David and Goliath bit. As crushing boulder and slicing spear are hurled simultaneously. It's a standoff. We better get down and help Garn. Whoa, better find a hole in the sky and hide this egg beater, Robin. Look what's coming. And as they look through the helicopter windshield, they see the axe coming. Yow, it's homing in on us. Got to give it the old zig and zag. Krang, krung. Rotors clobbered. We zigged when we should have zagged. Now as the copter flutters down like a wounded hummingbird, safe at home. It's the Teen Titans. Come on, gang. So they did a crash landing in the helicopter. Run, Akuru is after us. We hear you talking, Garn. You kids fade. We'll handle them. Garn, leave with the others. No, Akuru is my foe, my fight. What began 1,000,000 years ago must end here. Huh? What's he saying, 1,000,000 years ago? Get set, here he comes. Look at him catch that axe like it was a butterfly in the wind. Speaking of wind, it's going right at that big buster. Quick like a bunny, Kid Flash. Raise a little dust. Check, Robin. As the world's fastest teenager races back and forth in front of the advancing giant, looks like he doesn't dig a dust diet. The giant is choking on all the dust that's been kicked up as the cloud rises in a thickening mass. Watch it, he's lashing out with that king-sized nutcracker. Close but no cigar. Wham! Just missing the Kid Flash. Swoosh! Lucky my sea-developed muscles work even better here in thin air. Just missing Aqualad. It's no good, the dust only hides him from view. A lucky throw might get one of us. My sentiments exactly, Robin, so latch on. Wonder Girl, we don't need an engraved invite. Grab the brass ring, team. Wonder Girl drops the magic lasso to pull them up. Seconds later, thanks for the lift, Wonder Chick. No trouble, Robin. Any girl likes boys following her. Ha, that's fantastic. Before long, the cave, Akuru will return there sooner or later. We must be ready for him. Okay, Garn, buckle your seatbelts, team. We're going to land. But when they reach the cave, Penny, my schoolmates, you here? Yes, Garn. All the kids see now what drips they've been. When you defended them from the giant, they realized you swung their style. This is fantastic. Good, but the authorities are still hunting Garn and the giant. We've all got to get rid of the menace and somehow prove Garn's innocence. But first, we need a battle plan against that big nightmare. Garn, it's your time. Garn, it's time you leveled with us. Yes, my heart must be unburdened. Here, back here is the truth. Wowee, the molds of two figures embedded in the clay. As they look on the cave wall, they see what looks to be Garn fighting a giant. Yes, mine and Akuru's. Long, long ago he was the enemy of my people, whom he destroyed with his magic axe, until I alone survived. I hunted him to avenge my people, and we fought a death duel in this cave, but a great eruption came while we fought. We are being buried in clay and the ice of the glacier. Then there was silence until I awoke, remembering nothing of who I was or what had happened. A young lad, he needs help. That's the farmer, as Garn is exiting the cave, having just come out of his 1,000,000-year slumber. My foster father guessed who I really was, but he kept my past a secret and raised me as his own. He did not know that Akuru still lay buried here. Even I did not remember until time freed him too. Now I must finish what I began long ago and destroy Akuru if I can. My people must be avenged. Fantastic. But Garn, a rough guess says it all happened at least 1,000,000 years ago. You're really what we present-day people call a cave boy. 1,000,000-year-old teenager leaping mantis. Whew, guess he's old enough to use the family car at night. You mean I'm in love with a boy 1,000,000 years old? I can't believe it. I'm afraid it is true, Penny, but I just want to be a regular modern-day teenager once Okuru is destroyed. He must have been a mutant being from your time, Garn. His axe probably contains some special ore that gives it such uncanny power. Beep, beep, zip, zip. Wait, something being picked up on my wristwatch radio. That was an intercept of a radio call to the sheriff. Okuru is attacking a construction site near here. Let's go, team. At this very moment, Canyon Bridge crew to Sheriff Patrol. The Giant's on a rampage. Can't handle him. Get here fast. And it shows Okuru throwing a bulldozer off the cliff. They don't like bulldozers in the Teen Titans. And now the Teen Titans are on their way. There's our boy converting that construction equipment into a scrap. The axe, we must immobilize it first. Check, Robin. Here it comes. Remember what to do, Wonder Girl? Yes, Robin, if the lump in my throat doesn't spread to my brain. End of part 2. Also the end of the Teen Titans? Could be, but you'll find out for sure in part 3. Continued on next page following. The 1,000,000-year-old teenager, chapter 3. How do you handle a 1,000,000-year-old king-sized mutant with only havoc on his pea-sized brain? The Teen Titans figure they have the answer, but watch that hammer, kids. Yow! Too late. Wonder Girl, get us back where the action is. Can't, Robin. That big basher's got too much momentum. Only one thing to do. Hang on, fellas. And they've lassoed the axe again, and they're all hanging on to the lasso and traveling in the same direction as the axe. Holy smokes, it cracks the whip, and I'm the cracker. As the hammer's incredible momentum carries Wonder Girl's lasso away. Grab hands, team, or we'll all land in Smashville. That tree, our only chance. Wow, maybe he's no Einstein, but he can play the whole outfield for the Mets. Yeah, only that's me he's got, not a hunk of stuffed horsehide. So they're all joining hands, forming a human chain, with Wonder Girl grabbing onto a tree on one side of a cliff, and Okuru grabbing Robin's ankle on the other side of a cliff. Hang on, Wonder Chick, or we'll be buzzard bait at the bottom of that chasm. I'm trying, Aqualad, but my hands are too small to get a good grip. Eesh, my right hand had slipped. Oh no, we've bought it. But the quick-thinking Team Cutie does some, you guessed it, quick thinking. Wonder Girl, what a time to rearrange your hairdo. If I don't, we'll all be rearranged down there. Look, Ma, no hands. Ring-a-ding-ding. Never thought there'd be just a ponytail between me and eternity. So Wonder Girl has tied her ponytail around the tree to hold them all. Just then, hey, we're swinging loose and easy. It's Garn charging that bad news with a stone sticker. So Garn has come and menaced Okuru from behind, and he's let go of Robin. Get us over there, Wonder Girl, fast. Garn needs us. In a jiff, Robin. The giant's hammer has split the ledge off the cliff. They're both going over. Garn's locked in a death duel with that zombie. What courage. He's finishing the fight they began 1,000,000 years ago. But as the strange foes plunge downward, dig that. The giant's whirling his hammer like a copter's rotor, slowing their descent. Garn and the giant, they landed in a river. Wonder Girl, take us down, pronto. No sign of him, Aqualad. Take a deep 6 recon. Quick like a bunnyfish, if there is such a thing. There they are, still dangling. Their caveman lungs must be extra strong. So they're fighting underneath the water. Wait, what's that just ahead? The base of the dam that holds back the river. The giant, his hammer's hit the dam. It's breaking. Garn's being drawn through. Got to grab him. Robin, Wonder Girl, look, Garn and Aqualad jetting out of that hole in the dam. And as the giant, whose great size has kept him anchored until now, was suddenly swept into the hole, the whole dam's collapsed, burying the giant, but a flood crest is rushing toward the town. Aqualad's got Garn. We must stop that flood somehow. With a burst of Amazon flying speed, Wonder Girl spurts ahead and, go, Kid Flash. This is my stop. I'll handle those floodwaters. Into an adjoining desert area speeds the Crown Prince of Motion, his legs churning into the sand. Got to dig a little Panama Canal of my own and divert those waters out here so they can grow bigger and better cactuses. Technically, it's cacti. And as the boy bullet ends the flood threat to Smedleyville, there's that cave boy. His giant pal almost drowned the town. Get him. Holy hagfish, the people, they're still after Garn. Robin, Wonder Girl, stop! All of you. You're all wrong about Garn. He was that giant's enemy. He almost died trying to destroy him. Hold it, folks. The Teen Titans deserve a listen. It's the sheriff talking. After Robin explains, and that's the whole story. A 1,000,000-year-old teenager. Wow, it looks like we were all wrong about him. Garn, darling, are you all right? I okay now, Penny. Akuru is dead and my people are revenged. All I want now is to be regular 20th century teenager. Oh, you will, Garn. I'll help you. We'll all help Garn. You bet. The whole town, as far as Smedleyville is concerned, the past is gone. It never existed. Come on, team. I guess we're not needed here any longer. Not long after, back in their secret headquarters. Here's another letter asking for our help. Dear Titans, my boyfriend acts like he's 1,000,000 years old instead of 17. Please help me put more life into him. Ha 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 ha. And those Teen Titans get a real kick out of that. And that is the end of Teen Titans issue number 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that like button and the notification bell. That way you're alerted as soon as I release new vlogs. Thumbs up and comments are always appreciated. Remember, we're taking over the world one comic book at a time.